Hey guys, Justin McClure here with Headstone Helper. Today, we're gonna clean this headstone right here. We're gonna try to make it nice and beautiful. The person's name was Solomon Wiley, fought in the Civil Wars. So this stone's gotta be 1860, 1870s. It's very, very, very old. Now, if you got your Headstone Helper kit, you know that it's a bucket and everything came in the bucket. So I pretty much have all the tools, the flag, the journal. I have everything in here. Safety is important. Let's put on our goggles and our gloves, which came with your Headstone Helper kit. So I got my gloves right here. I got my goggles. There we go. How do I look? Fantastic. And now the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to wet down the stone. We don't know who this particular person was and what they did in the war, but the name is Solomon Wiley. It says 18 NYLA, which is possibly the military battalion or whatever troop they belong to. So in the Headstone Helper kit, we have a sprayer, and you can use this for the cleaner, you can use this for water. Right now we have water so we can spray it down. So right now we're softening up the lichen so that basically we don't take more stone than we need to when we clean it. Okay guys, so I think we've got this really, really moist, got the lichens all loosened up, ready to go for the cleaner. Now we're gonna go to step 2. We're gonna use one of the scrapers that you get in your Headstone Helper kit. As you can see, it comes with all the tools that you need. We have a brush, we have 2 scrapers here. We're gonna use the scraper and we're gonna start getting off some of these lichens that we loosened up with the water. In the kit, you come with a kneeling pad, and guess what? I have a meniscus tear. So this is gonna be so important for me to do this cleaning properly today with the Headstone Helper knee pad. And as you can see, Headstone Helper does come with a handy bucket. You can either put your tools in there, you can put water in there, you can use it for all kind of different things. It's such a good little utility. This particular stone is very, very, very old, over 100 years old. So who knows how long some of this has been sitting there. I'm gonna go from that. I have a bigger area here, so I'm gonna use my bigger scraper. So what we're doing here is we're just trying to get off kind of the big impediments here, the big lichen that we can get with the scrapers, like that. I'm gonna go back to the big scraper because we got a big area back here with nothing. So for me, as I'm doing this, and maybe it's just I'm really curious, I look at these headstones and I just think about, you know, what were their lives like? You know, they fought in wars and it was such physical lives, and it was just so different. And you think about how it's only a little bit more than 100, 150 years, how much things have really changed. So as you touch this and you realize that there's an actual person that once lived that is now here, that is still connected to the same earth that we belong to. So I think that we got all the big lichens off. Now it's time to go into the fun stuff, the cleaner. We cannot clean a headstone without great cleaner. And this is Prosoco Revive. And luckily I'm here in Lawrence, Kansas, the headquarters of Prosoco. I have Alex here to tell us about Revive and why it's such a great product to clean headstones.
So yeah, Prosoco Revive is specifically designed to attack the lichen and biological growth around the stone without harming the stone itself. We at Prosoco take real pride in creating custom-built products that do no harm to the substrate. So the great part about Prosoco Revive is that it takes a little bit of time and it actually kills the root of the lichen, so the stone will be protected and will clean up even more over time.
Awesome, and we're so happy and grateful to have teamed up with Prosoco and Revive. We feel that in the market, this is going to be the best solution to clean headstones. And so let's give it a go right here on Mr. Wiley, okay? So the question you might have is, how much Revive do you use with water? Well, it says on the bottle here, so I'm just gonna read what it says here. For light biological soiling, mix 1 part Revive with up to 10 parts clean water. For moderate biological soiling, mix 1 part Revive with up to 5 parts clean water. Now, if it's really, really, really heavy biological soiling, you can use in concentrate, which means you can use full solution here, okay? Now for Mr. Wiley here, I would say that's moderate. So we're going to use 1 part Revive with up to 5 parts clean water. As you see, Alex is using a sprayer. In the Headstone Helper kit, you can upgrade to that. We have a sprayer. I hope that you get it. If you're trying to clean with one of these, it's gonna be a longer process. So I recommend that you upgrade to the sprayer from the Headstone Helper kit to make it easier for you. I got my glasses on, got my gloves, because we are using the cleaner. Right now we're gonna let it sit for 3 to 4 minutes, let it start to work. Okay guys, so in my bag here, I have the nylon brush, which we're going to use. I'm seeing almost an immediate impact. Things are really already working. The nylon brush here makes it pretty easy. I can see some of these lichens getting worked right now. It's good to have the nylon brush for all the delicate headstones, such as Mr. Wiley here, which is, once again, well over 100 years old. The last thing you want to do is harm a headstone with a brush that's made out of metal or something like that. So this is nylon, perfect for the job. So water with the cleaner is going to be what we need, and you got to figure out what that ratio is. But it's kind of a hot day today with me using the cleaner here, and I think it's time to use some more water here. So we're seeing some immediate results here, but the great thing about Prosoco Revive is that this goes into the lichen to the root, and it kills the root. So we're getting results now, but when we come back a week from now, a month from now, we're going to see even better results. So I put a nice scrub on it. We're gonna rinse it off with the big sprayer now, water, and let's see how it looks. Look at that, guys. Can you see those lichens just disappearing? Gravity is just taking them down the headstone. Thank you, Mr. Solomon, for your hard work in serving our country. Oh, there we go. So this is looking much better. Let's go to the backside and do the same thing. All right, nylon brush. So my brush is getting really kind of dirty, but good thing I have my Headstone Helper bucket here. It's gonna fill with water. Good as new. Rinse this down. So the back looks much better, just like the front. You can see the texture more. It's glistening, it's brighter. It's still wet, so it's gonna look darker, but as it dries, it's gonna lighten up a bit. The thing now is rinse, rinse, rinse. And because Mr. Wiley was a veteran in the Headstone Helper kit, we have a flag. We're gonna put that here beside his headstone. I think that looks nice. Maybe he would appreciate that. In addition to the flag, we have a Headstone Helper journal. And this is if you come and visit, or you're doing preservation, you can write in here the date, the information about the headstone, and your thoughts and feelings. I would definitely write in here that he fought in the Civil War. That's a very honorable thing. It's something that happened a long time ago that most people can't even connect with anymore. So I think that's a very special thing that I would write here, and you could write whatever you wanted to in the journal. It's included with the kit. So thank you, Mr. Wiley, for your service. I hope we did a good job cleaning your headstone. It looks much better to me. Later. Okay guys, it's been 1 hour since I cleaned the headstone here, and I want to look and see how great it looks. And I can already see from right here, it's only been an hour. Look how much better it looks. This was the before, and this is it now. So we cleaned it with the Headstone Helper tools, but just as we said, Prosoco Revive has gotten in there. It started working out a lot of those lichens, and look how much cleaner it looks. I think we've done a good job for Mr. Wiley here. If you want to get involved in preservation, or you want to clean headstones, you can go to headstonehelper.com and you can get your kit, which includes everything that you saw today. The kit, the Prosoco Revive, you can get the sprayer, you can get everything that you need to clean headstones. Really, really nice, just like this one here.